Welcome back to Vigor. No, this is not Vigor Gear Solid anymore. It's just Vigor because I have evolved. I am Stealth Jet, and I am back in the mix. So let me tell y'all this right now ahead of time. Twitch has fixed whatever issue they had going on, so I can officially export my streams back onto YouTube once again, like how it was before. So if you go to my second channel, the link is in the description. You can find my Twitch streams on YouTube. And the reason why I do that is because, it could be any number of things. Maybe you missed the stream at 3 o'clock on Saturdays and at 4 o'clock on Sundays, EST, 3 p.m. and 4 p.m. Maybe you missed it. So you can catch them on Twitch, right? But sometimes I stream and, it goes up on YouTube, but maybe you only have access to Twitch. If that's the case, I don't know how you're watching the video, but the Twitch streams delete on Twitch after 14 days. So that's why I put them up on YouTube, just so you have that forever access to, I guess, the stream archives, as you call it. But the whole point of me telling y'all that is just to let y'all know that I can now export my Twitch streams back onto YouTube. So, wonderful. Now, let's talk about gameplay. Anniken. The most unforgiving map in this game, in my opinion. I made a challenge to myself. Can I be stealthful on the most unforgiving, unstealthful map in this game? The only advantage I have for me is that I have on white clothing, and I mean Anniken's covered by snow. That's the only advantage I have. Everything else doesn't even matter. And yes, I did bring an SVU because stealth, right? I want to remain hidden. I don't want to give away too many audio cues. I don't want to give myself away. So that's why I propose a challenge to myself. Think of it as a stealth jet stress test and not a weapon stress test. Can I remain hidden for the entire game without getting spotted? If I do get spotted, is it because of something I did? Or is it because of something that the enemy did? That's what I want to figure out in this encounter right here. And as you can see here, except for that one guy with a grease gun, pretty much everybody here has a scoped weapon. So it's going to be really difficult to avoid detection. But then again, back in like Metal Gear Solid days, you had music playing when you were detected. In this game, you don't know you're detected until it's too late. Either you're fired upon, you get a grenade thrown at you, or you're dead. So technically, I don't know how to rate myself on this challenge. I'll tell you what, if I don't die, then I did a good job. Alright, so we spawn in the middle of the map. Once again, developers, please do something about these spawns. Like, come on now. Alright, so first things first, what do? Check these out, the containers around me. See if there's anything good. I found another disinfectant, always nice. An MGV's in there with 23 rounds of ammunition. Nah, I need that full 200 clip, my boy. Check out this underground cache. Don't find anything. That's fine. That's fine. That's actually giving me less time to hang around this island. Now, right here, I'm reaching a bit of indecisiveness because I don't know which way I want to exit. There are like 3 different ways to get off this middle island, if not 4. And I decided to go with this one. Now I emerge from the island, and now I'm exposed on all sides except for the direction behind me, the east. There goes somebody hitting the container, and I already spot somebody going up that hill right in front of me. So that's nice to know. Now the real question is he going to run into anybody? Because somebody does spawn at that lighthouse, and somebody else spawns at the island between the lighthouse and the container. So he could probably be soft spotted, or he can be spotted right now, and I don't even know. If I do get into any kind of gunfight, it should be because I initiated, and that's how I want it to be. And sure enough, somebody is still on that lighthouse, aiming directly in this direction. We've seen a glint out of the left side of your screen. And gunshots happen right now. Now I'm trying to figure out who is he shooting at, but then I see the guy up there on the lighthouse retreat back into the lighthouse. That's the risk you run when you're on top of that thing. But anyways, so he retreated back into the safety of the lighthouse. The guy who went over there, don't know where he's at. I mean, I did see him run away, but why did he run? I have no idea. Still hearing gunshots in that general direction. And they're like, it's not no like back and forth gunshots either. It's like speculative, I might kill this dude kind of gunshots, you know? So, I decide, why not go over there and see if there's anything I can do. I chill out here for a moment just to see if I see anybody. Don't see anybody. Check my surroundings real quick. I say surroundings. Then I get spotted. Now, this is bad, because the guy who's shooting over there to my right heard the guy that's shooting at me. So he knows that there's somebody near here. I have to dispatch of this person before I move on with this encounter. And the best way to do that is to see what he's going to do. This map is great for this kind of stuff. You have to stand your ground and fight. You can't run away. Now, the good thing about me killing him is the guy who's up there, doesn't know why the guy I killed is shooting. He knows that he's shooting, but he doesn't know why I'm shooting. He could be shooting long range. But I got a nice secondary weapon and some resources to boot. Now, remember, it took 2 hits to kill that guy. And no, there was no headshot involved. It took just a straight up raw 2 bullets to the torso and he's dead. At that distance. Remember that. Now, going back to the potential gunfight to my right, to the south. I don't hear anything else. You still have to keep an ear out, even if you're in a gunfight. Since I don't hear anything to my right, I can only assume that either they peeled off and went another direction, or they killed somebody. And I doubt the second option. Highly doubt it. Because if they were to run away, then they would still be shooting at them. But I don't hear any gunshots. But then I hear the time safe go off. So is that the same person? I don't know. I don't know. Now what's my plan? See if the detector is safe. Because I would like to get the airdrop from this map. I would. This is like a perfect map just to get an airdrop. Because it's very unforgiving. And even though there's no real cover, there are plenty of ways to escape. Even though the ways themselves have no cover, like in their entirety. So I'm going to go towards this detector. And the guy at the time safe, he's giving his position away multiple times. Which is good for me, because he's basically ringing a dinner bell to all the players on the map saying, hey, I'm here, come kill me, because I don't know how to find 2 padlocks. Now what's interesting here is that this comm station wasn't used. But you already seen a comm station was activated twice on your screen. Well, actually no, just once. So what does that mean? That means that somebody skipped this part, but they hit another comm station. Another comm station is here, basically above that hill. So I guess they had somewhere to be. Maybe they found a picture. I have no idea. Close the door behind me. Now, back on my looting BS. Also checking all my corners. Nothing. No loot. No people. Destructive tower. I'm gonna hit that in just a moment. Now, checking. That door is open. No point in going in there because that's probably already looted, cleaned out. Hit the detector one time. Make sure to always move. Dive bomb into the house just to have some kind of relative safety. Crouch, corner, look. Got 2 people, and a third near the time safe, and someone else is still at that lighthouse. So that guy never left. He's still there. The second guy did run away. Or there could be a transmitter. Now, I highly doubt that just because of the amount of gunshots coming from that lighthouse. Highly doubt that. That's probably a real person. Now, cleared of the pathway to and through the big boat, I'm going to kick it into high gear and see if I can find any loot. But I decided to check the comm station up here and it's been used. So somebody was smart. They didn't want to give away their position, so let's skip that second comm station. Well played to them. Well played. Now, as much as I like this map for combat, the loot is sparse. It's far and few in between, so I'm going to keep an eye out for any containers that I find. But I'm going to keep my SVU handy because
airdrop incoming. Get ready.
Of that reason right there. Here comes the airdrop. This is where people start to find ridges and rocks to hide behind and use their third person to spot any movement in the distance. How do you know that, Jet? Because I do it too. And you see plenty of other people doing the exact same thing. So this is the danger of this map. As I find some more ammunition for my secondary, this is the danger of the map right now. You don't know you're spotted because your enemy is hidden and using a third-person camera. That's the real danger. And all it takes is for you to move against a still background, bam, you're soft-spotted. Now, if you're saying, Jet, being soft-spotted, that's not dangerous. Being soft-spotted is a first step to being hard-spotted. It's a second step to being killed. That's why you want to remain a low profile and hidden at any time you can. Now, if you're wondering why I'm crouching right here, it's because of that exact reason. Don't want to move too much. Don't want to stand up. Now, there is that one popular sniping spot on this map, which is basically up here at the icebreaker of the boat. Gives you great overwatch over this position that you're hearing these gunshots come from. Growing closer. Now, how close are they? If you can hear them reload, they're too close. If you hear gunshots and you're in the open area where the shots are coming from, you're at the perfect range. Then I hear even closer gunshots. Now, there's a guy right there on that ridge. Don't want to give away my position. Scope in real quick, scope out. Just keep tabs on his position. He's still aiming, but not at me. So far, I'm 4 for 4 on my bullets. But that guy had on body armor. If he did not have on body armor, he would be dead. Right? But check this out. Keep that in mind. This is the turning point in this video. If he would have died, what would happen? I'll explain that when we get to the house. Because I am going to survive. But this is what I want to talk about. Focus on the gameplay for now. This current gameplay. So somebody had the airdrop, and then they died. The guy who was aiming, or the guy who I shot at and hit twice, killed him. Now where does that leave me? I'm waiting for that moment when he crosses those like ice blocks in the middle of the river and has no cover whatsoever. That's what I'm waiting for. And you see he's dancing around that island to see if I'm still aiming at him. And it's not until he starts moving for the airdrop that I start moving. You don't want to scare your prey. I've already scared him one time by shooting him twice, and the body armor took the hit. Well, hits. But now he's moving. And he's real smart. He did not spend any time, any unnecessary time, looting the body that he killed. Because he got the airdrop, and look what he's doing. He's leaving, and he's not taking the direction where the shots came from. And now here comes radiation. And you just seen right there on that ridge, that was not fake glint. Somebody was aiming at him, which inadvertently means they have a chance to be aiming at me. Jet, what do you mean by a chance to be aiming at me? If I move and I'm in his like scope range, well not scope range, but like his peripheral vision inside his scope, he could be aiming at me too. He could shoot me too. I could die. So, in my opinion, no point staying in the lobby. Radiation's here. Airdrop is falling. I killed somebody. Got their VZ-58. Got a little bit of loot. Good enough for me. I'm leaving. Now, going back to the 2 hits that hit that guy with the body armor. If I would have killed him, the guy in between him and me would see him being killed. What would he do? He would be cautious. Which will leave me in an awkward position because I can't sneak around somebody who's already in front of me and is already cautious. His awareness should be skyrocketing if I were to kill that guy in front of me. So let's say that I do go around him. That'll leave me in between him and the guy that you've seen aiming all the way at the ridge at the other side of the map. Would I have made it out of there alive? Only time will tell. But I'm happy with this result because even though I did get spotted, did get shot at, I caught one guy by surprise and I handled myself when things went south. So, in a nutshell, the game saved that one person I shot at because body armor. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Until next time, peace.